Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we're going to be opening up our fourth box of Star Wars Legends of the Force. Now, today I have a bit of a different setup. We'll go see the card opening in a second. So let me know if you like this setup better or if you like the other one. Either way, let's go check out box number 4 and see what we get. The last box, we got some pretty good stuff. We got a showcase. We had our Kanan Jarrus come out. And then, of course, we also had 8 different legendaries. So that was like the best box I've opened. Can this box live up to the hype? Let's go check it out. All right, so let's get on to box number 4. Now, this is a different setup than I've had on the other boxes, just because we have, I want to get all these done, but there's also some other circumstances. So, with everyday work in life. So, but we're gonna get into box number 4. It's gonna be hard to top the last box. If you haven't watched that video, it's probably the best box I've ever opened. It had 8 legendaries, and it had a showcase, a Kanan Jarrus showcase. I'm done with all the pre-releases by now, so of course, as always, we're gonna start with the right side of the box, all the way top to bottom. Hold on, I'm missing a few here. Want to keep those in order. This is just for anybody that may want to check for collation and stuff like that, if anybody's keeping track of that. So let's get going. First pack magic, give it a little shake. I'm using my new Qui-Gon mat as well. I bought 2 of the new mats, this one and the one with Baylan and Shin Hati. So we have Mother Talzin. We're gonna skip through the commons. Nothing, I have tons of copies of now. We have Kylo Ren. I played against a Kylo leader the other day. That was rough. Ooh, we have Ugdo. Great card for if you're playing the Maul deck. And let's separate the foil, the rares, the uncommons, commons, and our leader and base. Ooh, okay. Hyperspace leader. We have... I'll separate hyperspace stuff as well. These are our commons. Dooku, Kariss, and the 8th brother. We have a Sith Holocron. And then following the path is our foil. We've been having an average of 5 to 6 legendaries per box. Hopefully that remains. I also played against Avar Kriss, and during the pre-release. Very interesting character. We do have a hyperspace Sorcerer's Blast, so we'll put that off to the side. And then these are our uncommons here. So Mace Windu, 3 lessons in Watto, and then we have a Luminous Being is our rare, and Calm in the Storm, which is an uncommon, so we'll put it with the uncommons. I'm trying to also sort out all my stuff, figure out my sets, make sure I have everything I need. Cal Kestis. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out what leader I want to play. Not sure. Avar Kriss looks very interesting. Qui-Gon is somebody I like to play, but I feel like his mechanic is very weird. We do have one of the rare bases, and we have Yaddle, which is a double rare pack here. Very cool. So let's put these uncommons here. The rares. Double rare pack. Alrighty, the 3rd sister. Very nice. At this point, I should have all the leaders, but I do want a hyperspace version of all the leaders. Okay, so that's the commons. Depa Billaba, Kelleran Beck, and Quinlan Vos, 3 Jedi. And then we have Time of Crisis is our rare, and the Curious Flock, which if you have enough resources, you can pump that sucker up. So this is our rare, and then 3 uncommon Jedi. Not that uncommon, but uncommon nonetheless. Only 1 hyperspace so far out of so many packs. Obi-Wan is the leader I played the most during pre-release. He's a very interesting leader. Speaking of hyperspace, here we go. Okay. We have the Caretakers. Impossible Escape. Oh, Hyperspace Kylo. Very nice. Captain Enoch is our rare. And then Sorcerer's Blast is our foil. So let's separate these accordingly. The Kylo looks very cool in the hyperspace form. Ahsoka. Okay. Luthen Rael is our uncommon, the assault ship. And a hyperspace Gungi. Ooh, we have our first legendary too. The Legacy Run. And our first hyperfoil, the Witch of the Mist. Alright, very nice. Let's put those things there in their corresponding. Snoke. What is this? That's an experience. Okay. Savage, BD1, and Plo Koon. And we have Doom is our rare. And the Caretaker Matrons, that's an uncommon. Rare. More uncommons. This is going by very quickly. I feel like I open the packs faster in this setup too. Kit Fisto, one of our friends over at the locals pulled a showcase Kit Fisto, if I'm not mistaken. We have a hyperspace here. Okay. I like that a lot of the uncommons are these named characters, right? Makes sense. Force Speed and Sorisu Stance. And a Deceptive Shape is our rare. And Starfighter is our common. So that's the foil, rare, uncommons. Ooh, halfway through the box almost, and we've only got one legendary. Is it going to be backloaded? Are we going to be backloaded with the legendary cards? Hopefully we keep up the streak. Okay. Lower San Tekka, Jocasta Nu, and a heavy missile gunship. And our second legendary, the Father. Very nice. And a Padawan Starfighter. I can't believe they're giving Padawans their own ships. I guess Padawans could be relatively old. Only one hyperfoil so far, and we're almost halfway through the box. That's also very interesting. I've been pulling like 3 or 4. Oh, wait, these don't go over here. Okay. Stinger Mantis, Ezra, directed by the Force, and a Rey, and a hyperfoil. Speaking of the hyperfoils, a lightsaber throw. Very cool. All right. Halfway through the box with this one. We have a Rey leader. Very nice. A hyperspace Tusken tracker. Ooh, 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 ooh. Careful with these commons. Right, and our last one here is the Sun is our rare, and our Relic Scavenger. Okay, these are uncommon. So let's go ahead and dump the commons back in the box, and I'll grab the rest of the. All right, so left side of the box, top to bottom. Let me do some cleanup here on the mat real quick. Make sure things don't start falling over. Not too many. Here, I'll move hyperspace over here. Alrighty, let's keep going. Another kit. 2 legendaries so far. One more We have our commons. I'll just drop them here. Waddle, Moss, and Sassy. Oh, we have our third legendary though. Leia Organa. Very cool. Very cool. I think that's my second Leia. I do like playing green, so she might be interesting. Let's take a look real quick. While this unit is in the space arena, she can't ready and gains action. Use the force. Move this unit to the ground arena and give each friendly unit +2/+2 for this phase. So interesting interaction. But even, I mean, once she gets back to the ground, like, it's all about tempo with that card, right? You gotta pop it in this at the right time. We do have a hyperspace incoming. I see it. I see the outline. And it looks like it's going to be an uncommon. Very nice. So, oh, Shatterpoint, the card I hate the most. Sifo Dyas is a rare. And then double rare, Luminous Beings. Nice. Double rare pack. That goes with the hyperspace. Mother Talzin, hyperspace. It's worse. Oh, hyperspace. Blue Squadron, Assault Wing. Okay. We have Vanny, Maze Windu, and Dooku. And then we have a second sister as a rare. And Terentrak is our foil. Make a neater pile of the uncommon cards. Look at that. That looks that's a really nice Qui-Gon art, I think. 3 legendaries so far. Oh, nice hyperspace force token there. Okay, Chirrut Imwe. Oh, no, that's not the common pile. There we go. Chirrut, Kylo, and a Neiman Strike. We have a Dranger Spawn is our rare. And Qui-Gon's Air Sprite is our foil. Very cool. I don't expect to get any more showcases because the average is 1 per box, and these are all from the same box. But you know, it would always be a nice surprise if it happens. Okay, Lightsaber Throw, Shin Hati, and a Nameless Terror. We have Deathfield is our and a foil base. Very nice. So 2 rares, double rare pack again with Deathfield, and we're still looking for a few more legendaries, hopefully. Unless this is a bad box because the previous box was so good. Hopefully that's not the case. Alrighty. We have the 8th brother. Focus determines reality, and a Shin Flurry. Oh, and then HK-47, big legendary robot. I feel pretty good about this card. I like it. I like playing aggression. And then of course 3 lessons is our uncommon foil. And then these are, oh wait, these are rares. These are uncommons. Not too mad at it. We have about 5 packs left. And 4 legendaries so far. Purgle, let's see. Okay, we have Battle Fury, the Jedi Vector, Depa Billaba, and the Purgle King, and then a Sith Legionnaire, which is an uncommon. So we'll throw that over here with the uncommons. That's a rare. Uncommons. 4 legendaries and counting. Come on now. Ooh. A GI hyperspace and the base also hyperspace. That is bode well in the past when I get double hyperspace in the front. Let's see if that's the case. Shatterpoint, Gungi, Asajj, and yep. I mean, I don't know if that's what always happens, but always 2 legendary card. Very interesting, very interesting that's how things played out. And then we have a Army of the Dead foil. These are uncommons. All right, so that is my 3rd always 2, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I need to take inventory of all the stuff once I've opened all my boxes and my pre-release stuff and all that, put it all back together. But hey, maybe if you pull a double hyperspace up front, maybe that means you're getting a legendary card. Let me know if that's happened to you. We have a hyperspace bolstered endurance. That's a pretty interesting upgrade. Okay, we have a precarious predicament, Karis, and Rampage, and the tragedy of Plagueis, and a hyena bomber is our foil. 3 packs left. 5 legendaries so far. I don't expect to get any more from the rare slot, but we could still get one from either the hyperspace slot or the foil slot. So let's see. I forget to drop these 2 first. All right. Uncommons here: the Blockade Runner, Balin, the HK-87 Assassin Droid, and Psychometry is a rare, and a Supremacy Hyperfoil. Oh, that's a Hyperfoil. Very nice. Not too shabby there. Alrighty. We have Anakin. Oh, a hyperspace witch. The priestesses are first uncommon. Sith Legionnaire. Called it on the hyperspace slot. There it is, a hyperspace father. We have Yaddle as a rare, and Disturbance of the Force. Well, look at that. And 2 uncommon. So this takes the place of an uncommon, which is fine by me. Fine by me. All right, last pack. Do we have any magic? Any last pack magic? We already have 6 legendaries though, so I mean I wouldn't count on it, but you never know. We could still get a legendary card on the foil slot all the way to the back. Ahsoka. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's our common suite. Ki-Adi-Mundi. 3 lessons. Here we go. Flight of the Inquisitor, and on the rare slot, an Invasion of Control Ship. And do we have another legendary? We don't. We just have an uncommon Savage Opress. All right, well, that's not too bad. Still 6 legendary. I can live with that for sure. Let's do a quick recap of the legendary cards, and then we'll get out of here. So we have 2 different versions. I pulled 2 different versions of the father. We have the hyperspace and the regular version. I think this card should be pretty playable. When you use the force, you may deal 1 damage to this unit. If you do, the force is with you. You know, figure it out how to get this out there. Always 2, I think that's gonna be pretty well regarded as well in these vigilance villain decks. We have HK-47, which I think is great as an aggressive player. When an enemy unit is defeated, deal 1 damage to its control's base. I mean, it's a 2/4, but 4, you know, put an upgrade on this thing. We have Leia, and then we have the Legacy Run. Deal 6 damage divided as you choose among enemy units. So there you have it. Some nice shiny stuff. All these are common and uncommon on the shiny stuff. And nothing too crazy either with the hyperspace. I think, you know, outside of the father, everything else is either common or uncommon. So there you go. Let's close out this video. Well, there goes our box. Not too shabby. 6 legendaries. We got some pretty interesting stuff. Not as many hyperspace or hyperfoils as I pulled in other boxes. So it's interesting to see the distribution of these boxes. But either way, I got 2 more boxes to open. I also have 1 more box of the Carbonite, which I will probably try to do in a live stream. I feel that's a little bit more exciting when it's live. But yeah, stay tuned. Let me know, what are you playing with this set? What are you looking forward to the most? And of course, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.